Karen Bass, Gavin Newsom lied.
Right here with reaction, Pacific Palisades homeowner who still has not had his home rebuilt, Greg Champion, and California Republican gubernatorial candidate, our old friend Steve Hilton is with us. Mr. Champion, here we are over 10 months later. How many homes in the area have been rebuilt, and have you been able to get a permit to rebuild your home?
Sean, thanks for having me on tonight. Watching those clips of those two just horrible leaders in Newsom and Bass just infuriates me. So I would say I've driven around the neighborhood a few times, and there's not one single home built 100%. There's a few homes here and there. One reason I am hesitating on moving back to the Palisades and rebuilding is because no one on my street is rebuilding. So even if I rebuild, I'm going to be building in a fire zone with no neighbors. And I spoke with two very well-known general contractors today in terms of permits. And I said, hey, tell me about the permit system. He says, she talked a good game. You know, President Trump came out right after the fires and basically put his finger in her chest and said, hey, get these permits through fast. And she's all talk and no action. They are in the same, people have to go through the same hoops and jump through the hoops to get the permits as they did before. There's no additional staffing. And, you know, the build back in the Palisades is very, very slow at this time.
They got bamboozled. The Palisades victims from the big Palisades fire, them, Altadena. We're not even talking about Altadena. Those are people with less money than the people in the Palisades. Karen Bass, Gavin Newsom lied. They promised Trump that they're going to fast track this thing to get the permits so they can start building. And it has not happened. They're doing this on purpose. They are trying to take that land. They are trying to put something else there. They don't want people rebuilding. They're slowing people up and forcing them to sell and forcing them not to do anything. The key thing in California, the reason why shit doesn't get done is because of environmental and it's because of permits. There's too many people in the way of the permit process to where things can't get done. If this was Vegas, everything would have been rebuilt already. I lived in Vegas. I got a custom home built in 4 months. So when we talk about, it's not the point of there's no labor, there's no people ready to build. There's people ready to work. It's just California and Los Angeles does not want to give the permits. Want to see the full clip? Head to Mr. Marcus World YouTube channel. Link is in the bio.